Please don't grieve, it's just time to leave. Now get off my property. I hope you had a devil of a time in the barrens of time. By the fireside we played unto the light of day. Now it is time to go. We just said it.
Welcome in, everyone. Hope you are doing well. Hope you're doing good. And I hope you're ready for a fun night, maybe? I don't know. We'll see. Let's see how that's going to look. And I'm just doing a wanna see thing. Oh yeah, that's gonna look good. This is all on its own layer. No, I'm an idiot. I forgot to put it on its own layer. So let's try this again. There we go. Don't need to do that. Bink. Okay. And what we're gonna do is go above. Oh, wrong one. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna have to do this right. Let's see how this works. Not you, not you. Okay, where did I put the shoulder pieces? Okay. Not that. Go all the way down, find the shoulder pieces, forget to click on them. There we go. And what I'm trying to do is add some texture, some look. We'll see if I can do it, see if I'm good enough. Oh, that's what I'm doing right now. Okay. Where's the outline for the arms? It should be above, right? Right there. Not there. Right there. Okay, so we are under... Okay, we're not under. There we go. Golly, there's so many layers. So much going on. So above the green, below the outline, yes. Trying to like I said, add texture. You know, trying to make it look gruesome for Halloween. We'll see if I succeed. But at least it's fun to sit here and try.
A quiet crowd gathered round, looking at the top of the screen where the undisputed king is crowned. 3 letters burning bright,
You know.
undefeated in the neon light. No princess waiting at the end, no final level.
You know, this is what ends up taking up so much time.
Never stops until the final player drops. Faster, harder, blistering pace, a never-ending digital race.
Where is that? You?
High score
Yes.
samurai, of a joystick, sharp and fast. High score samurai, how long
Dot's missing for some reason.
battling the swarm, surviving the speed. Only 3 letters are all that you need to wear the pixel.
Better not. What was it, 20?
Placed upon the glass, a challenger steps from the mass.
20.
Knuckles taking the
Nope, it was not 20. Was it 10? Yeah, that looks about right.
sprites deploy, man against the machine.
Make sure you put it on the right layer, Mark.
Level 10, level 20, the colors bleed.
Wait, what?
Reacting on instinct, fulfilling the need. The numbers are climbing, the gap closing in. One
Did
tiny
I?
mistake and you lose everything. High score samurai, blade of a joystick, sharp and fast.
Okay, where's...
High score samurai, how long can your legend last? Battling the swarm, surviving the
Where did that yellow go?
3 letters are all that you need to
What layer? Did I accidentally put the lid? Because it's not there.
fingers blur, the joystick sings.
It's not there.
Taking down the arcade kings. Just
Yeah.
1,000 points away.
No. I gotta say, I'm actually really pleased with those eyes.
Watch the counter.
No.
Tick. High score samurai.
No.
New blade cuts through the
No.
high score samurai. A new legend forged at last. Beat back the swarm. Conquered the speed.
What layer is
Letters are all that I need. I wear the pixel crown.
Like I see it. Yeah, it's right in here. But I don't know where that layer is. Haha, found you. There we go. Had to fix that. It was gonna drive me nuts. I apologize. Now we're back on task.
All sorts of doom. Knowledge of lies.
Let's
Books of death.
do this better.
Alleviated strife.
There we go.
Much distress.
I'm back to where I was.
When they made the room, they knew not the doom. Handed out to the people. Didn't know it would
Oh,
replace
come
the stable.
on.
Worship of the odd, failure and kids. We never thought about that. As a crew, we wanted more. Shifted it from guessing to making us
There we go.
is all sorts of doom. Knowledge of life, books of death,
I mean,
eliminating strife.
I'm enjoying what I'm doing. I'm not sure how I'm gonna go from here, what I'm gonna do. You know, maybe that's my biggest problem with my art, is that I just don't really have a plan beyond what I'm doing at the moment. If that makes sense.
Those with knowledge were few, and every day it lied upon us. It spied, watching for crimes. Time after time, we gave it our time. In the Wonder Room is all sorts of doom. Knowledge of life,
You know, and the whole point is just do. You know, and that's
bringing much
kind of just how I view this is that it's not so much about good, bad, or otherwise. I mean, don't get me wrong, I want to get better. I want to be the best artist I can be.
living became a trial and more.
But the main thing is just do it. Enjoying what you're doing while you're doing it. You know, sitting here listening to music, talking with you guys. You know, I enjoy doing that. If I didn't, I wouldn't continue doing it. You know, or hopefully you guys enjoy it. You know, if you guys don't enjoy it, I can always change it up.
Walk away from the Wonder Room and all of its patterns of doom. Walk they did, a life that felt, yet the call to it was always felt. In the Wonder Room is all sorts of doom. Knowledge of life, books of death, alleviating strife.
Just trying to,
Much distress.
I don't know, expand my horizons, do things. Not because they're good, not because they're bad, but just do them.
So the moon is down and the sun is waiting. Don't have a frown, for we have had
Trying to focus on what I'm doing. Wonder how long before. Well, I guess that would mean that my channel had some kind of traction on YouTube, but we all know that's not. But as I say, I wonder how long before, you know, YouTube thinks I'm using AI while I obviously am drawing at the moment. Like I am physically drawing. You know, it amazes me how dumb these platforms can be. Like absolutely just like bottom of the barrel intelligent decisions. You know, YouTube is focusing on doubling the requirements to become monetized, which all that's going to do is accelerate the amount of AI slop that they swear they're using this to combat. Instead, it's going to encourage it. It's like literally going to backfire on them. Like, I don't understand how they can't see that. So, I really hope it's just a matter of incompetence and not, how do I put it? I hope it really is just a matter of incompetence. Because
So we say
otherwise it means it's a calculated maneuver,
you can't stay here, but you don't have to
and that
go
calculation
home. You have
is literally intended
now though is your time.
to basically screw people over, to retain as much money as possible into their platform. Which, I mean, I don't even know if YouTube has ever actually been profitable. Like, has it ever been an actual profitable sector for Google?
Can begin, for dance and music is the life.
You know, because it doesn't feel like it should be, given how many millionaires it's created. You know,
So
they
time
really should have thought of that.
to bed we go if time will allow. Sleep you know is needed.
I mean, of course, you know, the original YouTube creators weren't doing it for the money.
So the moon
I mean, the idea wasn't about money, I don't think. The idea was just having people broadcast themselves,
don't have a frown.
like their original tagline.
We have had plenty
But now YouTube just wants everything to end up being like this corporate polish. Like, it feels, I don't know. I don't want to say like modern YouTube feels so corporate, but I don't know how else to describe what I feel from it.
but you don't have to go home.
Inauthentic. Like, it's obviously these people are not doing it for the love of the game. They're literally doing it for the love of money. You know, and it's like, yeah, money blinds. Like, I get that.
We shall dream of this night
But
to begin
I don't know. It feels,
again. To dawn's early light dance and
it feels so sad.
now dreaming.
Because I don't know how else it could be. You know, I just do this the best of my ability to talk with people, goof while I'm doing it. Maybe take some serious subjects every once in a while. You know, because I have thoughts. I'm older. I've lived a lot,
Shall carry the
done a lot.
day so we can do this
And,
a new way.
you know, I think it could help to have a different perspective on life.
Is just the start.
For people watching, you know, have an idea, you know, outside. You know, and I know, you know, people don't like hearing about some of the stuff, and, you know, like how DoorDash is literally just siphoning money away from you and everybody that uses it on both sides of the ticket. The only people making money off of DoorDash is DoorDash. Like, and people defend it saying, well, it's got a useful thing for, you know, people with disabilities. It's like, well, people with disabilities survived before DoorDash. Does making them pay an extra $20 for food really help them? You know, and hey, what's up, Leafs? How you doing tonight?
Cruising down the street, feeling those old school vibes. Got my eye on a car, sitting there, it's a surprise. Muscle
4 a.m.
in my fantasy, no lie.
What are you doing, man? It's 4 a.m. I'm doing good. Just sitting here talking, drawing. Making my own, making my own little PNG tuber for, I mean, I do go on camera and stuff, but sometimes, you know, like when I'm doing the group games and stuff, it's easier on the computer and on their stuff if I use the PNG tuber, because it's static code other than the little jumping. So yeah, I'm working on a Halloween version. Having fun with it. I mean, like, you can see the one in the screen. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's gonna be down there in the corner. Same as that one, but this is just for like the spooky season. I'm hoping to have this done by the end of the month. For, so like in September through to October, I can use this. After October, hopefully I'll probably be drawing a Christmas themed one. Now that I've broken down most of the layers and got it where I want, you know, because I've cleaned up some of the lines and stuff. As I get better, I'm making it look better, you know, and I'm really proud of those eyes. I am really proud of those eyes. What is that yellow? Where does that, what? Why? No. Why did that? Oh, come on. Yeah, there's portions that I'm like really proud of, like the nose is actually pretty good. I like the mouth and tongue. I contemplated putting a second set of fangs up, but I decided not to. Like, I mean, just this whole, I don't know. As my skills expand, I'm getting proud of it. No, I need this. Make sure I'm on the right layer. Yeah, this one. Yeah, the whole layers thing is so nice on digital art. And since I did proof of concept, so what are you doing tonight? Normally you're doing something, well, I shouldn't say normally like I know, but the last time you were doing something creative. I wish I could remember what it was at this point, but I do not. Right. Minecraft, huh? That's right, you were making the bracelet, that's right. Yeah, Thursday, Fridays, when I'm by myself, I'm drawn. Last night I was just gabbing. I hear that. Never got into it myself. I think I was too old for it when it first came out. And my friends tried to get me into it. I tried to play for a while, but I don't know what it was. The graphics at the time just hurt my brain. Now it's not bad, but now it's just not something I don't know, really does anything for me. But I like Hytale. Go figure that out. You know, Hytale is literally built on Minecraft or something like that. Yeah, I think that's looking pretty good with that yellow outline that's pulled. Unless I pull too much of it. Oh, wait. I'm doing this wrong. There was a whole reason why. There we go. Sims 4. Yeah. You know, before the whole EA kerfuffle, and I don't mean the recent buyout, just how bad EA's been as a company for decades. I loved Sims, Civilization, SimCity. Oh yeah, SimCity was like my favorite. You know, I mean, I know that's kind of like a very Minecraft type mentality, which is why it's still weird that I never got into Minecraft. Yeah. I need to add.
Said I could rise higher if I caught myself unknown.
Yeah, okay.
But I was raised on stories, it's deeper.
I like watching what people do on Minecraft, but I can't sit there and play the game for too long because it seems to give me a headache. You know, at least when I first tried playing it.
Flesh is falling behind, but change is not erasure, and strength is more than refined. This body holds my memories, every scar I made. I do not need perfection to stand inside the flame.
You know, Minecraft in itself, I don't think is bad. It just, either it was the computer I tried to play on didn't have the right level, but also when I tried it on other computers, it didn't work out for me. So I think it's a me issue. Let's be honest here. I don't think it has anything to do with their side of things. And it just has everything to do with my side. I don't know. I just like goofing. Oh yeah. I mean, you have the whole like part of your childhood thing going for you. I definitely am not going to disparage anybody for playing it. I'm saying that, you know, I'm actually kind of sad that something that was so culturally relevant I couldn't play, or, you know, just didn't get part of. Of course, I think I was raising kids, and either that or else I was in shipping. So it's not like I had a whole lot of time to play video games for many years. Oh, that looks bad. This area, why do you look so bad? Yeah, explore, build, have your fun. Like I said, I can play Hytale. I don't think it's fully released yet, but Ghost and I occasionally on Friday will play it, but we kind of played out what options we had in it to play. So we kind of put it up for a while. You know, we literally did what we could at the time. It was like, hey, it was fun. Cool. We want more. And I don't know why, but the graphics of Hytale don't give me headaches. I think it's just enough advanced to where the outline or border that gave me such a problem before doesn't.
Live like expanse around me, wish a partner to dance. Waste my time dreaming on the sea of night, sailing the sunless way.
I'm sorry, I get quiet every once in a while, focusing on what I'm doing. It's a bad habit. I could not from where I am. I don't even think here in Texas we even got a partial.
My mission to survive.
If we did, I didn't notice it.
Isolation controls to stay alive. Mom in desperation told me not to go.
I was out several times. I think the timing was all wrong for me.
Following the star, loneliness so stark. Radio calls from afar. Do nothing for me. One companion, all I need to push my blues
You get to see it?
Sliding through the ship. Do I hear someone? Man, I gotta get a grip. No one out here but me, sailing on the endless sea. Darkness,
Yeah, Spain.
companion, I get to dance with the band done.
Spain is also what I heard had the best view.
On amazing sights, stars and comets pass. I traded for
Wasn't sure how partial or total it was in your area. I've been coming on 8 o'clock for the last 2 weeks. Monsieur Nantails, and how are you this evening?
isolation no more. I know what I heard. That was a knock at the door. My mom was right. Sorry, Mom, I was wrong. Got to recall the ship. I heard a knock on the hull. I am losing my grip.
Must have missed the announcement though. Well, yeah, with your work schedule.
If I don't, I might not get back. Turn this thing around.
Yeah, like, I mean, other than at times when I'm working with, or when I just got over with Raven and Patience and them, or streaming with Ghost, or something else gets in the way, I'm going to be starting at 8 o'clock from now on.
Drifted, floating in the turn, gravity lost without the burn. Little jets twisting the frame. There it goes again. That little knock in my brain, a
Gives me a little bit more versatility.
crime. This can't be happening. I am too far away. I hope I make it home, or out here is where I stay.
You know, and hopefully, you know, some people will catch me a little bit earlier who wouldn't catch me, you know, a little bit later.
Homeward bound, if I am lost, will I ever be found? Can't imagine the cost. My mental state.
Also, you know, it's whenever the Discord bot decides to work properly and tell everybody I'm on. Which to hear Ghost curse that stupid thing out, because he's the one that kind of controls it and kind of programs it. It's supposed to be working, but sometimes it just doesn't. And then there's the whole, hey, if Discord decides to tell you what's going on. What's up, Ghosty boy? Hope everything worked out all right with your little emergency, because I know it had to be some kind of an emergency. Yeah. I really like how that's looking. Now. Let's see. I want it above the yellow. Okay, cool. Glad it worked out. Right. I have never really messed with it. In fact, almost every time I've thought about messing with it, somebody else did it before I could for whatever project we were working on. Everything's working fine. Doing great tonight. Excited for the stupidity tomorrow. Ah. I always love the fun back and forth. There she was, just sitting there, sitting there.
There she was in
Just
the corner, sitting there. Dry click of bones,
Much better mindset.
needles, tones, pearly
Oh, so you were handling business.
making me a scarf I wrapped to wear.
Somebody owe you money and you had to get your $2 back?
Waking in the night.
That is a dated reference that nobody will get, and it's okay.
Every time I feel in a fright in the corner, the terror's bearer.
Every time I mention that, I just keep wondering, would I be better off
Must
dead?
I be haunted like this? Could it be that I wronged her? Could it be generational? What member of my family caused the strife to damn me?
There we go.
Whatever it is,
Now,
sits in the corner like some demented was in the corner.
Look, they owe me $2. What can I say? I'm a businessman.
Dry click of
I handle my business, you handle yours.
purling hate, anger, and fear. Making
No,
scarf
I don't like that. How about you?
I wake the chairs empty, no grandma gently rocking, no malice fogging at me, no elderly lady mocking. Residue is just the emotion.
Nope,
Scarf
don't like that one
and
either.
Fear, hate, all in motion. How can I make a scene that it wasn't me, that I had no part
So
in
let's try this.
How do I find the key? How to make her leave me be? What effigy to hang from a tree? There she was in the corner, knitting there, sitting there, sitting there, knitting there. Dry click of bones, the knitting needle's tone, purling hate, anger, and fear, making me a scarf I have to wear. This is my life now, the creek and
You have a tough work week? Well, work weekend coming up, Ghost? Your usual doubles?
part in this play that made her on me pray.
Or is it going to be more gentle on you?
Arcane knowledge, I have no misapprehensions. Why must she push me to the edge with these evil intimations? I may never know why, but I will search for a way to say goodbye. There she was in the corner, knitting there, sitting there, sitting there, knitting there. Dry click of bones, the knitting needle's tones, purling hate, anger, and fear, making me the scarf I have to wear.
Must have rendered everyone speechless. Did I not think? I don't know. I thought I said something. Or at least chuckled.
This building of trust, slow build of confidence. It is in our own defense to defeat, put them on the run.
Yeah, probably.
What blues may come.
I don't remember what it was. I know it had something to do with calling somebody's bluff.
The world outside.
Ghost one of these times is going to call your bluff.
What we
And you'll be like a dog chasing a car. When you suddenly catch one, you don't know what to do.
tried, no matter who has lied, we are greater inside.
I chase parked cars. They're more my speed.
The trick is bringing it up and out, finding ways to shine. Rise and shout, never giving up. Stand for the truth, firming up your spine. Straighten out of the blues. The world outside can only hide what we are inside. No matter what is tried, no matter who has lied, we are greater inside. We have it in us, this building of trust, slow build of confidence. It is in our own defense to defeat, put them on the run.
I have a feeling you'll be waiting a long time.
Whoa, yeah. We have it in us, this building of trust, slow build of confidence. It is in our own defense to defeat, put them on the run. What blues may come, yes, say. The blues come our way, that don't care what we're doing in the rain on a day, making us feel like boo-hoo, and just know that we are strong, and it won't last long, for we can kick them aside.
We cannot hide,
We are stronger than them.
don't make our life
They only seek to hold us back. faith that don't care what we're doing in the rain on our day, making us feel
Yeah, I
like
like that.
we just know that we are strong.
I'm happy with that.
Last long. We have it in us. This building of trust, slow build of confidence. It is in our own defense to defeat, put them on the run. Oh, what moves may come. We have it in us. This building of trust, slow build of confidence. It is in our
Down
own
to this layer.
to defeat, put them on the run.
And yes, I intended to do that color.
This is not the time or place. We will not be erased. Our time is now. We will not allow the blues to bring us low. Get up and move the forward. Blues may come. Oh, that is how we know.
So, anybody got any big plans for the weekend? Since Ghost never responded?
Gets us across the day, finding the path our way. Today is our day.
Sir must be busy.
Today is our day.
You know, the weekend coming up.
This is not the time or place. We will not be erased. Our time is now. We will not allow the blues to bring us low. Oh, get up and move the foe. Get up and move the foe. That is how we know. That is how the line we toe gets us across the day, finding the path our way. Today is our day. Today is our day.
Wow, it's already almost been an hour.
When does prediction become control? The line is my suspicion. On it I would like to stroll.
You know, and I think that's one of the saddest things.
It's not what it seems. If you can guess what I do, did you decide?
There was a movie a long time ago by Adam Sandler. Well, I don't know if it was actually by, but he acted in it.
Can truth be found,
And it was called Click.
or are we forever bound?
And it was about a special remote that basically learned your patterns and your habits and blah, blah, blah. And you could fast forward through things just to get through it.
The grift is prediction. The result is control.
And
When is it manipulation?
at some point, you know, I think we accidentally saw that and thought it would be a good idea to implement it for ourselves with AI and all of this BS and these predictive algorithms to make life so predictable and cushy. And I think that's really what's happening now,
Forget the guess.
is that we're getting too used to things doing our thinking for us. We give it control, we let it do what it wants, and I screwed up. Why did I just now realize this?
Guessing our moves. Stocking shelves.
Oh my god,
Wearing in grooves. Like
because that would have really screwed it up had I not caught myself.
trust in
Oh my god.
fall for manipulation.
All that work and I have to redo it.
Put that on the shelf. That
It wasn't that good anyway. I'll do it better this time.
leaves you wanted.
But we let other things do our thinking for us.
Result is control.
The algorithms control what we watch
For which we fall.
or what we can even find to watch.
Hands in pockets.
You know, trying to find something outside your norm
The illusion of profit
is so hard nowadays.
for profit. A means of money
And
wearing you like a mitt.
You know, we're getting stuck in these shadow chambers. I don't even want to call them an echo chamber, but they're these shadow chambers of, you know, content that tell us what, you know, oh, well, you like this, you'll like this. It's like, well, what if I want to go outside of that comfort zone? What if I want to watch a bad movie, like in my estimation, or a bad, you know, YouTuber, and just make fun of them? Like privately, I'm not saying like in the comments and, you know, don't be a jerk. Like, but like, you know, the old Mystery Science Theater 3000 stuff. You know, riff on them. You know, just in my own private time, private stuff. It's just about having fun and being goofy.
Ever find yourself driving at night, finding a place in the road, a small town city
I mean, me and my buddies used to do it with popular movies.
can follow you home, another place and time, no going back.
Where we'd make fun of them.
Driving through the hills, running a life she couldn't live.
Or turn on late night movie channels and play a game that we called, you know, Real or Not.
To herself, another thing
You know, whether or not people had plastic surgery or not.
taking roads she didn't know.
Because a lot of those older late night,
Life worth living,
you know, movie channel stuff, you could definitely tell that both the male and female actors, you know, facelift here, hair plugs, because hair plugs weren't very good back then. You know, just playing around.
Maggie woke, aching head, eyes itch, back sore below and no bed. Just cushions and floor, found herself in a house. Everything new a bit much, vague memories of spouse, just out of touch.
You know, I don't know if anybody else did it, but I sure as hell did.
What is this? Something fierce, steps above wood creaks and bends, a familiar face appears, smiling, happy, pretend she doesn't know his name, just memories, afraid you'll stay, he says, Maggie's mind, no way. Wandering without a care, knowing nowhere. Mountains you climb, just trying to feel there. Nature twists, climb,
I didn't realize how much smaller that was on that side. But we'll see what I do when I come back. But I'm going to run the ad. I'll be back in 5.
stray. Not today, she grins. Memories, she slays. Not her life on her pins. On his face, dejection. Clearing head, real comes back. His face darkens her correction. Her mind, she must rack. Heading for the door, a crack. He is there holding the door, face red, eyes black. I want you to stay, pointing at the floor. Maggie grows cold, anger pushes and warms up. Back he steps, confusion, hand on chest, she pushes. Maggie driving through the hills, running a life she couldn't live. Things mounting French bills, leave it far behind, no more to give. Someday she'd be back, a promise to herself, another thing on the stack.
just motion.
Don't need the room anymore. You learn what it was for. You don't need the door. You know how to leave. You don't need the noise to prove you made a choice. You don't need the past to give you permission to breathe. Some things stay, some things fade, some things only teach you how to walk away. You don't carry the weight, you carry the lesson. Time doesn't test you now, it listens. Carry it forward, carry it clean. Not every fire needs to be seen. You don't have to burn the place down to know you outgrew the flame. Carry it forward, carry the change. You've been loud, you've been still, you've stood your ground, you've bent your will. Now the road is open, no spotlight, no stage, just the sound of steps and the turning of a page. You don't know an answer to every doubt. Some things only make sense once you're already out. What you keep, what you lose, what you spend, what you choose, that's the only truth that stays when the room is far away. Carry it forward, carry it light. You don't need witnesses to live it right. Every second you defend, every breath you rearrange. Carry it forward, carry the change. Not every chapter needs a scar, not every win needs proof. Some
And I'm back.
victories are quiet, some freedom's just the truth. That you wake up and move your
So
feet,
let's see, we
trust
got
the
that.
ground,
Now
you
we
couldn't
do the
see,
little,
you don't announce, you don't explain, you
basically the
just
same
allow
process I
them
did
to
before.
go.
See what we can do with it. Ah. Hey, what's up, gossip? How's my XO? You feeling any better yet? Please tell me it's starting to, loosen its grip on you, because that's an analogy. It's actually the reason why I never rode scooters, was because I saw how many people were taking them to the ankles. And, well, I broke both my ankles as a young child, so I have a little bit of trauma there. Physical and mental.
Time moves with you, step by step. That's enough. Day by day. That's enough.
My week has been kind of up and down.
That's the way. That's the
And I think it's just in anticipation of the wife coming home this weekend and just, having her around for a little while.
you didn't
But are you feeling any better, Exo?
Just motion carried forward.
Oh, God. I'm sorry. Ghost was here a little while ago. I don't know if he's still here or not. I think Rando's still in here. Right? Yeah, we finally get to celebrate my birthday because we didn't get to do it in the beginning of the month. So I finally get to go to the steakhouse again. I love that steakhouse.
Carried forward.
We saved up money to go there. It's one of the problems with, you know, having a birthday at the beginning of the month. Rent's due. Oh, nice.
Tick tock, tap the glass. Hear the echo of the moments past.
Yeah, I still don't know if I'm just gonna get one of their traditional, you know, meals, or if I'm just gonna go with the all-you-could-eat again. Because holy crap, an all-you-could-eat steakhouse is just brutal.
You got your hands on the clock this time. In the margins of the great divide. Every spark that you ignite turns the dark into daylight. If the hour's burning hot, you decide what's done with what you've got.
And I always find it funny because I don't have any money. Not really. The wife has money, but I don't. I don't treat it like my money.
You can chase them or you can face them.
Because that's way too easy to go overboard for me. Not that I'm bad with money, it's just, I don't know, I'm not the one earning it, so I'm not gonna be the one that's, like, I use it for what I need to. But extra things, no. What's up, Jade? How you? I'm good. Yes, I know. We just had a phone conversation not that long ago, Jade. It's just habit of mine.
You decide what's done with what you've got.
So what do we think so far? Is this looking good? Stop that. I think so. Oh no, I still need it to. Swag. Swiggity swoop swoop. Or whatever the kids are saying these days. I apologize. I don't know what got into me. I'm hoping to have this done by the end of the month. because I want to start using it in September to lead up to spooky season. I think on the firesides, I'm going to do some research on some like cryptids and stuff so we can talk about them. You know, and I know everybody here is cryptids. You know, there's a whole bunch of them. Might even unearth the script for the video that I did on black-eyed kids and how they relate to the Unseelie Court mythology from Celtic lore. Because that's what I like doing. Right? So one of the things I love about my birthday is that it always like is the herald of spooky season. You know, because September, you know, August, you know, is kind of like the last gasp of summer. And then you have September, which is kind of like a null place. Because, what, is it Memorial? Or, no, it's Labor Day. Labor Day. Memorial Day is the beginning, Labor Day is at the end. Home decor comes out. Yes. The home decor. All I have is a Christmas tree. I don't have any good spooky home decor. Oh no, Greenie is stuck in Monopoly? In YouTube land. Although technically YouTube does not have a monopoly. You can't prove that. Even though technically for broadcasting yourself in the manner in which you do, yeah, YouTube kind of counts, but not. Because while there's different options, there's no good ones. And even YouTube's like fixing that. They're not going to be a good option.
The bravest bit of iron that the ocean's ever known. I see the dented bulwark where the pirates cannon bit. But you didn't let
But getting stuck in Monopoly, yeah, that's not surprising. That's how Monopoly works.
oh, my queen of neon, my lady of the rust. You carried every soul of us and held our
Well, they just doubled all the requirements for people to get monetized.
totem in the blue.
You know, in an effort to combat AI, which, I mean, it's not going to work. It's going to encourage people to use more AI. You're being merciful. Why? Just drags out the game. I love and hate Monopoly. I love it because, like, it's actually a tool to show people just how stupid capitalism can be.
Pistons, a polish for the brass, a new coat for the hull, bright and black and neon green, to make you look as beautiful as any sheep I've seen. Rest your
Hey, Ninetales, I think your cat went across the,
the only star I'm following. Toku sky.
300 seconds? What the hell? I don't even remember setting that. Too many symbols. My guess is that the cat went across the keyboard. You know, I might have to tweak with... Wait, we can do that? I didn't know we could do that. Cool. Well, shoot, I tried to ask you about that and you just kind of ghosted me. But anyway, you have a good night, Ghost.
I see the heart that held us when the tide was full of hate.
Oh, there's that too. Yeah, the AI moderation is so bad. They're basically demonetizing or deleting right? Look, And that's what I figured. I figured the cat would across it because Ninetales doesn't normally, like, you know, blitz that stuff out.
every trust. I told them in the furnace, I told them in the blue. Take care of the ship, and she'll take care of you.
Browse Cat is obsessed with me because I offer treats.
Voyage is over, and you've brought us through the foam. So I'll tend to every river till you feel like you are home. Rest now, my queen.
Yeah, I literally tried to ask Ghost about his shift, you know, tried to talk with him, and he just ghosted me. But yeah, that's crazy stuff being up this late. He's gonna be up at 4 a.m.
Kaleidoscope's revenge, the screen to light, church turned cathedral. We dance in the night,
And uses the closet as a gym.
twisting and turning. The energy is building, mass fires keep burning. The land of kaleidoscope.
I think I need just a little bit more there.
In this transformed cathedral, Kaleidoscope's revenge.
Trying to make this a little bit darker.
Kaleidoscope's revenge. Church turned cathedral. We dance in the night. Stained glass. Colors twist.
And I love how this song is actually based on a bar in one of my gaming worlds where a group of vampires overtook an old cathedral, an old Catholic church that still had, you know, stained glass and stuff like that. And because it was abandoned, it was no longer considered sacred ground. Before that, you know,
Under neon lights.
before anybody calls me out on that,
Rhythm.
it's like it was abandoned.
Lose ourselves in the music. Bodies
And
in sync as
my players
raves.
used it for a, like,
In this select
headquarters / clubhouse when it was just supposed to be part of
stained glass. Vibrant and bright. Colors twist, turn,
oh yeah,
shining strong. Energy melt.
see, the secret isn't using Wikipedia as an actual source. You go to Wikipedia and go to their sources,
We are together.
you know, and check for contact.
you've been struck by a truck.
You've been hit by, you've been struck by a truck. Yeehaw.
The lines of kaleidoscope.
Sorry, I apologize. Brain just like went off with it.
In this kaleidoscopic dream, we're dancing. Don't kill the neon lights we gleam. It's a sensory
Oh no. But yeah, I used to go to Wikipedia when I was in college, but I'd go to their sources and check for in context source.
in the rhythm.
You know, actually check their sources, but it was the easiest way to find the information that I wanted on my paper was to go to Wikipedia, look at what they've found, and see if I, you know, if it fit for what I was looking for. You know, but now you can't even do that anymore because it's gotten even worse. Like what? They have AI crawlers now that are basically just destroying Wikipedia altogether. Like even their sources come back with broken links.
We
Or at least the last time I looked at it.
Never gonna be a right time, no.
Oh, no, that is not the one I want.
Be it good or bad, the clock's ticking.
Was it this one? Yeah. No.
Choices
Follow what you're doing.
of time. We may never reach the top of that climb. So what? The challenge is what matters. Dust is what time gathers. Is that what you want to waste? Is that why you race? We are the wasters of our clocks. The gentle tap of time on our window, upon our door, the slamming of time's knocks, always telling us what we don't know. That fools
There we go. I think that softened that line a bit.
time the same, seconds and minutes.
I don't know, like, if, you know, I don't know. I like the way it looks. I think I'm good with the arms now. Well, not fully good. I still have stuff to do, which I probably should do before I move forward. No, not this.
So why do we wait for the right time? Is
That was the
there
color I
ever gonna
use.
be a
Now I'm
right
darkening.
time? No. Time is what you make of it, be it good or bad, the clock's ticking. What more can we do? Get up and move right through. Stop waiting your days away, just for whatever may come your way. The decision is yours. Time is your tool. It gives meaning or makes you a fool. Learning a new thing, time is now.
Better call PETA.
That project that time
Those
is
vipers are
now.
sick.
What more can we do? Time is all we got.
They're not snakes, they're tentacle arms.
Till we are caught in the
Ish.
grip of death, the measure full. We can't avoid that pool. Does time wait for us? No. Do we wait for time? No. So why do we wait for the right time? Is there ever gonna be a right time? No. Time is what you
No, I don't know how many people, like, actually were in college,
ticking.
you know, during,
Time can be an enemy or a friend. The sweet caress of
like,
a
when
reassuring hand.
Wikipedia wasn't considered a good source.
We bet
And then, like, halfway through it, like, well, yeah, I guess you can use it.
with your
And I just told the teacher, it's like, just tell people to go to Wikipedia. That's fine,
what pay.
you know, but make sure that they go down to the sources. Check the sites, you know, the in paragraph sites that they offer. Baby's walking on the keyboard again.
The only thing we take is what we know, that which we leave behind for those to find. Wouldn't it be better to have helped others grow? Wouldn't it be better to be known as kind? History will tell of our lives. We will be known for what we strive. Does time wait for us? No. Do we wait for time? No. So why do we wait for
Well, that's how you,
time? Is there ever gonna be a
apparently I can't talk. That's how you know you got a good one.
be it good or bad, the clock's ticking.
Mission briefing. Load the foam darts.
Check your plastic sights.
Go, go, go!
It doesn't look red enough.
We're dropping to the sandbox. The mission is a go. Neon plastic blasters loaded up with the foam.
Still looks like a weird red. I want
Gotta keep on
that red.
past the tetherball signs. Sneaking past the seesaw, using playground stealth. Found a juice box on the bench to refill my health. We're moving left to right across the wood chip floor. Just a bunch of kids waging a weekend war. If you get hit by a dart, you just count to 10. Brush off your
Nonchalance.
again. Run and gun under the playground sun. Aside scrolling
We get it. You're nonchalant already.
the phone by the monkey bar base. Put a huge smile on everyone's face. We're the neighborhood heroes, saving the day. It's just a 16-bit afternoon play. My buddy gives
You know, I think it's super sad that they're starting to put those stupid flock cameras and Axon cameras in friggin' parks now and on golf course. Like, people just don't get privacy anymore.
strike, jumping over the gap, avoiding the mulch like it's a digital trap. Now I plant my sneakers firm beside the bottom of the slide. A heavy plastic turret with nowhere I need to hide. I'm panning left to right across a fixed arcade screen. The ultimate defender of the playground jungle green. I hold the trigger down, a steady stream of orange rain. I'm clearing out the
This-
field so you can't advance again. Then we swap positions and you're looking down the sights as targets keep on popping up across the wooden height. Is that a hostile shooter or a buddy on a side? You gotta check your targets where the playground shadows hide. It's just an alleyway of pop-ups springing up so fast. You pick them off with perfect aim and then I make my dash. We're moving left to right across the wood chip floor. Just a bunch of kids waging a weekend war. If you get hit by a dart, you just count to 10. Brush off your knees and you respawn again. Run and gun under the playground sun. Aside scrolling battle where everyone's won. Dodging the foam by the monkey bar base. Put a on everyone's face. We're the neighborhood heroes.
Wow.
Saving the day.
That's an image. We'll tell T-Row I say hi back.
Secret code if we're gonna survive. Up, up, down, down, left and right. We flank them from the stairs and we finish the fight. We rush the plastic castle, we capture the flag. Everybody's laughing empty in the ammo bag.
Right? Gee, I wonder where you got it from. Oh, and Green Jeans, tell T-Row happy early birthday in case I forget.
Under the playground sun.
I don't want to, but I'm actually really kind of bad at that stuff. I barely remember people's birthdays. Heck, I think this year I would have forgot my own if my wife hadn't kept reminding me. I used to have such a good memory.
Pick up the darts, guys. Mission accomplished. Who wants ice cream?
And I still have good memory for certain things. But other things, it's just gotten, like, certain things just don't hit the same anymore in my memory, and it's so weird.
Let's see who pays. Stepping out the office, rolling up the sleeves, heading to the arcade. Neither of us leaves until the tab is settled for the deli down the street. The plastic pistol's waiting, it's time for us to meet. Used the boat pastrami just a week ago. Now I'm staring down the barrel of an 8-bit rodeo. Field is every Tuesday, trading off the bill. Battle of the salesman, a test of pixel skill. Thumbs are getting sweaty, staring at the glass.
Well,
Waiting for the digital bandit to pass. It's a sandwich showdown.
it shouldn't be that hard for me to remember.
That you have ever seen. Draw your plastic weapon, aim
It's only 2 weeks after mine, like almost exact. Well, no, not almost exactly. Exactly.
it on the check today. Sandwich showdown, blow the smoke away. Scores are ticking upward, neck and neck we ride. Shooting down the targets, nowhere left to hide. You get a combo bonus, I shoot the money back. Trading off the lead now, neither one will last.
There we go.
War is dead even.
Now,
Wave is here. The boss is on the balcony. The climax drawing near. Tuesday, trading off the bill. Battle of the salesman, a test of pixel skills. Thumbs are getting sweaty, staring at the glass. Waiting for the digital banners to pass. It's a sandwich showdown, high noon on the screen. The fiercest lunch break battle that you have ever seen. Draw your plastic weapon, aim it at the light. Winner gets a free meal, loser has to buy.
There we go.
Check today, yeah.
What do we think? Is that looking like a pretty good festering issue?
Final targets fall, smoke is clearing out inside the digital hall. Look up at the numbers blinking on the top. Both of our jaws are starting to drop. We beat the grand champion. We broke the high score.
Not perfect, but it's there.
Identical, a perfect tie once more. We stare at the screen, then we look at the clock.
I want it to be about just about everything.
On the arcade block, reach into our pockets, pulling out the
Ha.
change. Round two, partner. Ready, up.
Sounds about right.
Benny Blue, driving through the night, staying true, moving at the speed of light. No
Tell her I say hi back.
mine in sight. It's unique, it's my pride. I'ma ride through the light. So I took the old man's words and drove Benny Blue.
Sorry, I got quiet, didn't I? Damn it. I was listening to the music, focusing on what I was doing.
Then a shine of blue, Bethany Blue stayed true. I found myself in another place. This car's got flow. Bethany Blue, the upgrades fit she knows. Like she had the clues, hopping around the track. No two roads match.
You're winning.
My wife never came back. Found a car parked abandoned on the street. No
Well,
struggle, just
Greenie, if you wouldn't throw, temper tantrums when you lose, I'm sure you might lose more often. But, people got to protect your, you have somewhat of your mother's attitude. And yes, Greenie, that's a joke. Don't take me seriously.
couldn't believe my eyes. There was buildings around.
Meow.
Names seemed
Did I hear you right?
stopped the car, looked
Hi,
up
baby.
and down. People
Hi.
waved and smiled. Are we back? But I
Hi.
was shocked.
Yeah.
Bethany Blue took me
Sorry, cat
had to wonder,
cat tax.
Bethany Blue stay back there on the street. Was she parked so neat, waiting for our next victim? Thought the man was old, missing his wife.
Laundry check. Yep, I still have some on.
Bethany Blue, hey, I didn't have a say, ended here in this town. Bethany Blue. Can I ever get back? Was there a trade? Was I played? Is she at home while I am left to roam? Is there some clue? Bethany Blue, Bethany Blue. Looked through the car, found a journal like me, left far from home, hearts back.
As long as it's not a vegetarian brisket, we're okay.
Never go back, here you stay. Bethany Blue took me away. Had to wonder too, did that
Nah, see, if you could still find copies of it,
on the street or was she parked
which I don't think you can, I would say, look, if you like Monopoly, look up a game called Solar Quest.
Bethany Blue took me away. Had to wonder too, did that
That game it's Monopoly-like, but depending on which set of rules, because there's actually two sets of rules to use, you can be winning the whole freaking time, but one bad roll of the dice and you're boned. Like, it's over my good sir. It's over. Although it isn't necessarily like unrecoverable. Solar Quest was actually a really cool game because you go through and buy planets in our solar system. And like you buy the like Mars, but also if you get Phobos and Deimos, that counts as a monopoly. So Mars is pretty, pretty sought after because it's easy to get. But it's also, basically like the light blues in Monopoly. I can't remember their name. Like Connecticut and Vermont? No. Ventnor is yellow. I can't remember. But like Jupiter is insane to try and grab. But you also don't have to have them all for it to really be a big effect. XO, why did I miss that so long ago? Yes, plus IJI. I agree. Or IJ, I agree. Yeah, dang. Getting pretty happy with that.
Left side window shows the infinite blue. Right side mountains cutting right into
Friday, I am gaming with Ghost until probably 8-ish or 7-ish. But after that, yeah, I would definitely do it. And it'd probably be through Discord and not Skype. I don't know anybody that still uses Skype. Yeah, as soon as I'm done with Ghost, because I wasn't streaming that night. And I'll stick around for as long as I can.
the air turns cool as the valley transforms. Giant redwood forest, weathering the storms.
I figured you meant that, but I wasn't going to let a joke pass. I had to give you a hard time. I mean, like, who even mentions Skype anymore? I mean, I know it used to be like, I'll Skype you. Like, it used to be a verb for, basically a video or audio call through the internet. No, like I said, I will, as soon as I'm done with the game with Ghost, I will definitely put the effort in. Like I said, I'm not streaming that night. Yeah, all of you should remember, tomorrow night, my usual time, 8 o'clock, I will not be streaming tomorrow. 8 or 9, I just won't be streaming tomorrow evening. Sorry. But the wife's coming home, and she's been getting home about the same time as I'm streaming, and I feel kind of bad. So, just put it this way, wife takes priority, I apologize.
The final stretch where the highway ends.
Well, I didn't figure I did with this crew. That's why I just like, why am I sitting here trying to make a whole bunch, not necessarily excuses, but like reasons for why it, but it's just like, wait, you guys know, like, look, wife, priority.
And the heaters on high. Underneath the dramatic dark Pacific sky.
Hey, I'm getting better at making it look more realistic. And when you go out that far, it doesn't really make a difference, but yeah. It's not perfect, but I'm getting better. I'm getting better.
No warning sign, no map in hand. Just breathe, just time, just where you stand.
Yeehaw. Sorry, I was raised country. Sometimes it slips out.
Life is weight, life is flame, life gives pleasure, life gives pain. You can carry what you're handed or decide what gets your name. Will you bow or will you
There we go.
will you break and then amend? Living cuts, living heals, living teaches what is real. Every hand you're dealt is asking what you're willing now to feel. Fold it in or raise the bet. Choose the meaning you accept.
I was go out too far
For
first.
skies to clear. You don't pray the
Yeah, I think we're doing better. I think that's looking good.
what moves you forward, you decide what gets to stay. Life hands you thunder, life hands you rain. Feeds the liars, funds the game. Let it talk, let it
Trying to put texture into it.
I'll find my way. Oh, I'll find my way.
Yeah, I like that. I think we're good with the arms.
Life is motion, life
That's that,
reacts,
okay.
pushes forward, pushes back.
What's this?
What we keep and what we answer.
There
turns
they
the
are.
pressure into fact. Heal the burn, learn the cost. Name the thing you almost lost.
Where? There we are.
We learn to love, we learn to fall. Learn we're not our past at all. Time enough to give ourselves more than survival, more than small. Not to prove, not to win, just to let the light get in.
Nah, let's go with orange this time.
Life hands you
Widen this
thunder,
out.
life hands you rain. Feeds the liars,
You won!
let it shout, let it sing.
Nice job. Congrats. Couldn't even let T-Row win on the eve of his birthday. Great job. I'm giving you a hard time, Green Jeans. Don't take me too seriously.
How far can we go? What more can we be? What it's a sideways, unexpectedly.
Yeah, what, XO? You would have made him pay for his birthday presents?
Life is growth, life is stance, life is taking.
You would have beat his socks off just so you could get the gifts?
The ground you stand on, but the way you choose to dance, it keeps teaching.
Oh, come on, you're the resident gambler.
It keeps showing you the way.
No, I didn't think you would be.
You don't know the past control. You don't wait for meaning. You author it, you make it
Girl boss can't keep candle.
Life hands you thunder, life hands you rain. You don't curse it, you don't complain. Let it roll, let it be. You do you, that sets me free. Oh, oh.
Oh my god. Oh my idiocy. I screwed up. Okay, all the oranges off.
Life is all the lines we cross. Not
Where's
the
the
way,
orange now?
not the blame, just the choice.
Down.
We make the name.
Above you. You need to go back up above. You go back here. Oh, you going? Well, you have a good night. Thanks for popping in, Jake. 'Tis appreciated. I'm actually gonna fix this real quick. No jacuzzi yet. Oh, I am almost positive XO in like 5-10 years. Yeah.
Another page,
High paid lawyer,
another spark,
jacuzzi.
another year for the dark. Don't wait for signs, don't wait for proof. This clock is listening.
Well, probably also. Have you ever been in a good jacuzzi? Long workout. What are you going to use the money on other than, you know?
You don't tell you who to be, no ways to see what you believe. Every
And besides, tons of maintenance on those, by the way.
not the noise, not the fear, just the steps that bring you.
But I will tell you, if you ever get the chance to sit in a jacuzzi that's outside while it's snowing, take it, because there is just something amazing about that. Long work hours. What are you going to do with a cow? I mean, don't get me wrong, I think it'd be cool to have.
What gets inside, what gets tied, what gets denied, what you carry, what you drop, what you start.
You know, I mean, if you're going to have a cow, you're going to have to take care of it. And you already said long work hours.
Never earn the pain. Guard your hours, guard your flame. Time responds when you give it a name. Make the year move, make it loud, make it honest, make it proud. Every second passing.
I mean, I guess you could hire somebody to take care of your cow, but then is it really your cow? Small cows for $50? And welcome in, Infinite. Right? Fry sounds so good right now. How does it always end up going to food? And it wasn't... No, it was Green Jeans. Never mind. I was just going to say, it wasn't Green Jeans this time. I was like, oh, wait. Yeah, it was. Although, what are you talking small cow? Like, are we talking like midget cows? Because, like, I mean, if they're like dwarf cows, that'd be hilarious and I want one. Because, I mean, can you imagine just having a pet baby cow? Or dwarf cow, whatever you want to call it. Highland cow. Are those the fuzzy ones, like the long-haired? It is a miniature Highland cow. Oh, wow.
Say no loud, say yes clean. Cut the space between the dream and the work it takes to start.
Man. So, raise one of those up.
Spend it wise, spend it building back.
Raise it right.
Don't need the past permission. This year runs on your decision.
You know, and then you can have short ribs
Make the year
and petite steaks.
shine. Make it yours from start to line. Every breath a chance to choose what you keep and what you lose. If it matters,
I'm waiting for the comments on that one.
you say.
Wellington. Oh my God.
Another page,
See, if I was gonna have a
another spark.
a mini Highland cow, it would have to be named like William or something. Because Scottish Highlands, William Wallace. Or just be real jerk and name it Mel. Ah. Looked over at chat for a second while I was drawing. That was smooth. Wellington. You know, only the British, right, would name a food after the thing, you know, after, you know, what we call rubber boots or waiters, right? Like beef Wellington. Isn't that what they also call their galoshes, is Wellingtons? The Wellington boots or whatever?
Waking up, sneaking out, grabbing the TV, making sure I got it made, plugging in the chords, playing non-stop. A new cartridge, new game, losing a lot, so much for Saturday morning. It is another
There we go. Okay, fix that. Yes, you.
and I'm totally outclassed. Green fades to black, the music slows down, wearing a pixelated.
I don't know. I'd still think it'd be cool
Oh, it's a Saturday.
to have one. I'm amazed nobody made any comments about me talking about petite steaks and short ribs. Maybe you guys are as carnivorous as I am and just... Well, it is a living couch.
Sun's coming up, light on the screen, trying to figure out what this pattern means. Jump
crying. Petite. You know, petite sirloin? You know, tiny. Okay. You know, it amazes me how dumb some people are. Pardon me, I'm going to go on a bit of a rant about steaks. Who's the idiots that are buying tomahawks? Like, why are you paying so much money for a giant bone? Like, it is so ridiculous. Like, you're not even getting that much more meat than a regular T-bone, which I also think a T-bone is a ridiculous waste of money to buy a steak. You're paying for bone, not for, you know, your steak.
Goes down. I am the king of this digital town. So much for Saturday morning.
I've seen them go for like $100 a steak.
Yeah, it's a Saturday.
And they're just basically a T-bone with an extra long bone. Like, it's ridiculous.
Saturday morning, blowing my mind, leave all the game overs far behind.
And, you know, most people are like, oh, prime rib's the best. It's like, okay, I'll give you that if you have the ability to cook it properly. Otherwise, you can get a London broil and get the same experience at home. The only place you get prime rib is at a steakhouse. Because they have the materials and stuff to make it good.
Breaking the sun is a will, the greatest story that the oceans held. Wipe the salt from the glass, clear the deck of the spray. We hammer the night into a brand new day. Check every rivet, feel the hull breathe deep. There are promises still that the iron must keep. Oh, salt can't sink this iron, and the tide can't break the bone.
Okay, I didn't screw up anything. I got too close to the edge.
Never known. Keep the boilers breathing, keep the rivets tight and true. Take care of the ship, and she'll take care.
Yeah, but if you go to Costco, you can just get like a whole big thing of cocktail shrimp. All pre-prepared, and it's cheap comparatively, and it's good. Every once in a while, the wife would go to Costco. When she'd go to Costco, she'd bring those home for dinner. Too close to the edge. Really? Well, what party is he running for? I can't remember all their parties. But I know there's like one party that's pissed off everybody, the Reform Party.
Iron and the tide can't break the bone. We've got a fire in the belly that the sea has never known. Keep the boilers breathing.
Oh, just a seat? He's not actually running. He's not running as for part of a party.
Take care of you, yeah, take care of the ship, and she'll take care of you. The sea is a widow, the sea
But I find that funny.
But the iron is a mother to the bold and the brave. The sea is a widow, the sea is a grave. But the iron is a mother to the bold and the brave. Oh, salt can't sink this iron, and the tide can't break the bone. We've got a fire in the belly that the sea has never known. Keep the boilers breathing, keep the rivets tight and true. Take care of the ship, and she'll take care of you. Yeah, take care of the ship, and she'll take care.
I still find that funny. Are they actually gonna let him have a seat without revealing his face?
Clear the deck. Out course stays dry. Hey. Hey.
It is all legal. That's actually kind of funny. Why does this look so?
The power cuts out.
Why do I lose?
The shadows grow tall.
There we go.
But I've plagued this level before.
There we go. All right, folks. I'm gonna take a $5. I'll be right back.
Rain is beating heavy on my
I mean, unless you guys are
lightning strikes the glass and starts to mess with
taking off.
the closet door is creaking and the room is pitching black. But I reach under my pillow for the weapon.
Last night when I came back, there was nobody, so it's like, okay, I guess I'll leave then.
The monster heart, the hero of this dark and spooky land. I've beaten the grim reaper. I have conquered the
You're here for a bit longer? All right, then I will be right back.
beneath my bed. I know the enemy patterns. I am ready for the fight. Taking down the terrors of the night. I am lighting the way with flashes in the dark, shooting out a beam to make my pixelated mark. I'm braving the fear with a weapon made of light, standing like a champion, ready for the fight. No ghost or ghoul is gonna make me run and hide. Got my trusty flashlight by my side. I sweep the yellow beam across the posters on the wall, looking out for flying skulls that echo down the hall. A werewolf is waiting by the jackets in the back, but I hit him with the spotlight and I parry the attack. Vampires in the curtains, ghosts floating by the door. I vanquish everyone and leave them scattered on the floor. The heavy winds are howling through the eaves of the house. I'm creeping across the carpet as quiet as a mouse. An army of skeletons is marching by the chair, their bony little fingers reaching up into the air. They're tossing pixel bones in an arc across the room, but I just hit the switch and I banish all the gloom. I've beaten the Grim Reaper, I have conquered the undead, so I am not afraid of what is hiding beneath my bed. I know the enemy patterns, I am ready for the fight. Taking down the terrors of the night, I am lighting the way with flashes in the dark, shooting out a beam to make my pixelated mark. I'm braving the fear with a weapon made of light, standing like a champion, ready for the fight. Yo, ghost or ghoul is gonna make me run and hide. Got my trusty flashlight by my side. A sudden eerie whistle echoes out into the dark. I spin around, then aim my beam to find the perfect mark. The storm is pushing hard against the bedroom window pane, but I'm the mighty hero of this midnight hurricane. I dodge the flying debris, jumping on the rug. There's nowhere left for them to hide beneath the lightning bug. Running through the dark wood, do I have a ghost of a chance? Trapping myself, that's not good. Around the corner, gotta take a glance. More creeps and dogs and bugs. Lucky for me, I brought my drugs. Woods deep and dark, dank and rank. Woods deep and dark, dank and rank. That's not good. A red beast ahead, tromping through this wood. It's gonna get me dead. Waking up in the light of day, bright flash of light. Feel dizzy and blind, merchants here, what do I have to pay? Something to tip the fight, something to get me out of bind. Running through the dark wood, do I have a ghost of a chance?
And I'm back.
Trapping myself, that
Wait, why are you getting ads?
around the corner, gotta take a glance.
Because I control.
Dogs and bugs, lucky for me, I brought my drugs.
I should be controlling when the ads come on.
Put things just right, or else I will be a ghost and trapped.
That's confusing. Like that's why I do it the way I do.
Survived another night, just barely won the fight. Bang, a flash of light hits my eyes just right. Gonna reach new heights, watch out for the big bite.
Now let's do it under.
Running through the dark wood, do I have a ghost of a
I don't have that green anymore.
in myself? That's not good. Around the corner, gotta take a glance. More creeps and dogs and bugs. Lucky for me, I brought my drugs.
I don't know. What do you think I should put in the chest pieces here?
A giant hog I see, fill me
I was thinking about copying the flames.
with a key. Don't you all agree? Spark it up and scratch.
Because I mean, normally, obviously, I have the NB.
That was a bust, I just broke the trust. Little village worship, blame me for the dip.
But this is supposed to be more Halloween theme. Ooh, I have an idea. See if I can do something.
In myself, that's not good. Around the corner, gotta take a glance. More creeps and dogs and bugs. Lucky for me, I brought my drugs.
Merge this with the layer. Or no, not yet. Okay. Now we merge that layer. Go back down here. Yeah, I think that's gonna work.
Plastic upper rust ghost in the Pacific fire. Is it a brother with a hull full of trade or a
Hydrating.
pirate's bite and a boarding blade? Keep a steel eye on the horizon, watch the water move. We've got nothing to lose and a city to prove. Friendship's a coin that we flip in the gale, but the iron stays ready when we're sighting a sail. Ready to
Alone.
watch the sign.
Meow.
Kill the bright lights, let
Meow.
the rollers run.
You want
low.
attentions?
Watch from the dark where the
I can give you some
predators
scritchins.
go.
I'll
Check
give you some.
every hatch, keep the
Yeah.
pressure in check, no stray
Wish you
foot
were better
falls
with
on
like
the
sitting in my
upper
lap
deck.
so you know people could see
It's a
you.
mirror that hides
no.
every lie. Trust in the metal, but watch
Good scritchins. Good scritchins.
horizon.
Sorry, Ash needed some emotional support.
Yeah.
You good? Okay. Alrighty. Yep. Let's see. Meow. Give me a second.
Give me a second, baby.
The song,
Yeah. There you go.
distance is short,
I'm trying to get work done.
waiting is long.
And I know that it's just like an anathema to you.
Masters of rust,
Or however you're supposed to say that.
edge of the ocean, there's no one to trust. Keep a steel eye on the horizon, watch the water move. We've got nothing to lose and the
Give me a second. You know I don't like that demanding tone.
that we flip in the gale, but the iron stays ready when we're sighting the sail. Ready the line. Watch the sign.
What do we think? Is that gonna look cool?
Coming, 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 coming closer.
I think it looks cool. So I'm keeping it. Whatever you guys say. Let's go up. Well, okay, cool. I'll take 80s Halloween vibes. Nah, I'm gonna leave those.
What is this place? Oh, how do we do it? Leave this place with a trace. You can stamp it, settle it all and clamp it. Leave yourself at the door. You won't need
Okay,
it
let's do this.
for you anyway. Just get you a job, a place to put pay. Pay.
One,
You say, let the light shine through
this
the
one.
gray.
There we go.
Celebrate this night to come on May, all the way to dawn's light.
Is 80 Halloween vibes bad? 80s? 80. Yes, 80 Halloweens.
You gotta stop. Ha ha hee. You get to the top. Oh, you know it is gonna grow. What is this place? How do we do it? Leave this place with a trace. You can stamp it, settle it all and clamp it.
layer in my phone. Okay, I am a total idiot. Okay. This. There we go. Now I'm on that right layer. See, I always thought 80s Halloweens were, you know, the stuff of legends. Monster Squad, The Howling. I mean, Jason Voorhees. Freddy.
You can think what you like. We don't get out alive in 40, 50 years.
Like all the greats of Halloween legend.
So take two
Right?
leave it at the door. Put yourself on the floor.
All here. We are not all here. Because we're not all there.
What is this pup place? Oh, how do we do it? Leave this pup place with a trace so you can stamp it. Settle it all and clamp it.
Actually, I kind of need that there, so I'll leave it.
The door, you won't need him anymore. What I'd do for you anyway.
Ready.
Get you a job up a place to put pay. To put pay.
Freddy, one of my favorites. There's strawberry juice? I mean, I know that, like, I've had strawberries in, like, orange juice. Like, I miss the old school, strawberry orange banana flavor that you used to be able to get. It was such a bomb flavor. It's my favorite juice to get. And I haven't seen that in ages. Well, it's worth getting. Like, I think, what is it, Tropicana still does it, but they've gone to shit. I need Simply to do it. Simply Orange. Or Simply Juice. Ooh. How am I supposed to pronounce that? I've always pronounced it Humex. But I don't know if that's right, or if it's actually supposed to be... Okay.
All that slides past our memory is fast. We catch the dark, leaving its mark, playing with light. Wish you might catch it in the light. Camera company, see, what do you see?
Yeah, Humex was really good juices.
Catch, was it a fetch? What could it be? Camera company.
There.
Cameras
Like, there's some of the few that actually doesn't have, like, corn syrup and crap in it.
making you pay to see
There we go.
life on
Oh, yeah.
see. Your phone has one.
I'm really liking what's going on with this.
For them, the halls of government. For you, it's not meant. Camera company. See, what do you see?
See, if you're gonna do strawberry banana, you have to have orange juice to it.
Catch, was it a fetch?
I don't know why, but
Camera company.
that's just the way I am. It's the way I'm built.
So you can crack
Hate me all you want.
what sounded in the night. That thing afraid.
Eyeballs.
The black eyes at your door. What was under the floor? Here to see all there is for a fee. That's our biz. Scrub
How many of you all have a Ring camera or the like?
camera company. See, what do you see? See, what did you catch? Was it a fetch? What could it be?
Thank you, EXO.
Camera company.
Well, like a Ring camera, like a doorbell camera. Or those cameras that people put in their homes. Like, I don't understand. What the fascination is.
A perfect stick in the grass, a pine cone in my pocket. The quest begins. We gather the party right after the dawn, meeting up
Right.
on the neighborhood lawn. We're heading out to the lot with the towering trees where the overgrown weeds
See, I would always have like a closed circuit.
the oak branch. It's a legendary blade. We step into the shadows of the forest.
Oh, did I tell you guys that I figured out that you could actually make your own in-home AI assistant without having all of the extra BS?
Bury a prickly branch, sweep and a duck. My buddy on the flank, relying on skill and luck. We clash in the overgrowth, a sacred fray, knocking the leaves to the dirt, clearing a hidden way with a spin and a strike. The thorny defenders yield, and we stand victorious, heroes of the battlefield. Picket fences
Basically, for like $500, you can make your own in-home assistant, like,
we've conquered the
you know, Tony Stark with Jarvis or Friday.
defenders of the human race. We are the heroes of legend, answering the call with swords up.
Yeah, and it's like you can just do it open source. So like if you have, you know, smart devices in your home, you can actually link them to that instead of the internet.
Saving the kingdom in a grass-stained shirt.
Like you just have to get a separate Wi-Fi router. And I mean, you can do it all on basically a Chromebook. You only need something like 100 gigs of space.
Desert of dread, looking for the hidden loot in the flower bed. We gotta push a heavy rock to unlock the secret door. Finding a shiny quarter, adding to our treasure score. Completing puzzle quest. By the patio,
There we go.
avoiding the gaze of the neighborhood bears. But before the final boss, the river of dread is wide. A muddy creek in the lot, danger on every side. We look at the crayon map, a puzzle of mossy stones. One wrong step in the mug will swallow our pixel bones. Left foot, right foot, center, then jump to the
Or no, it
shore.
has to be
We
above
made it to
the-
Dragon's Eye, we've never made it here before. The picket fence is the border of a mystical land with a map we
Ah, okay.
crayon in our hand.
See, for me, tomorrow,
We're holding a step.
bedclothes get changed.
Brave defenders of the human race. We are the heroes of legend and
I do it every Friday.
timber. We won't ever fall. Throwing our pine cones like magical fire.
Once a week.
Up the oak tree higher and higher. It's an epic adventure in the backyard dirt.
But that's because I have a history of ear infections. So
Sky turns gray. The final boss emerges from the pile. It's an ancient green dragon rising out of
I need to swap them, at least the pillowcases, quite often,
weeping willow.
or else I get
Branches like claws.
bad.
But we strike at the bark, looking
that?
for flaws. Throw the last pine cone, a critical hit. The dragon is
I'm not sure if I like that.
dead, and we don't ever quit.
You know, I know for some people, you know, once a week is like not enough, and for others, it's like really that often. Like I've known people that, you know, they change their sheets once a month, and for me, that's like not no. I just can't do it because of my ear infections.
We are the heroes of legend, answering the call kingdom in a grass stained shirt. The streetlights turn on. We return to the same game. Seconds, minutes, hours, are you gonna leave them all up to the powers? Those that be telling you very little of it true, that there is little left in them. Seconds, minutes, hours.
Does that actually do anything for it, or does it detract? I think just leaving it blank like that, I think, is actually better. Just leave it stark and...
Spend your time.
Well, actually, I could do... Let's try one last thing to see if it actually looks
Little time. Time is the one thing
better.
you can control. We are told that time is wasting, speeding up and racing. What if I told you that ain't true? It is in your mind and it's all relative. Seconds, minutes, hours, are you gonna leave them all up to the powers? Those that be telling you very little of it true, that there is little left in them.
I also want to say that I really appreciate you guys being here. I really do enjoy this time where we just kind of chill, BS. You know, and I want you guys to know that if you have things you want to talk about, you know, in an open forum, you know, thoughts or whatever, more than willing to hear them out while we're doing this. Okay, yeah, that works.
Seconds, minutes, hours, are you gonna leave them all up to the powers? Those that be telling you very little of it true, that there is little left in them. Seconds, minutes, hours. What we do with our hours is within our own power. We can make them stretch or we
Okay, one. You should always strive to get more than 6 hours of sleep. 6 is the minimum, not 5. 5 hours of sleep will cause brain degradation. And even a steady diet of 6 hours will eventually cause brain degradation. Now we're talking like minimal little issues here and there, but hard to make decisions, choices. You know, I just want you guys to know that, yeah, more often than not, you need to get more than 7. If at all possible. Like, and I get people have insomnia, people have issues like that. That is perfectly fine. I totally understand that, and I am not judging because I have had my bouts of that myself. I often wonder how much of a cognitive decline I caused myself with the way I used to sleep. And I mean that honestly. I really am curious how much I lost when I would go like 2 or 3 days without sleep before I just collapsed for a day. There was a time when I couldn't get to sleep unless I was exhausted. There's a reason why I guard my sleep very carefully. And my wife has helped me get my sleep back on track
girls that be telling you very little of it true, that there is little left in them. Seconds, minutes, hours,
Yeah, I think that works.
all up to the powers,
I like that.
telling you very little of it true, that there is little left in them. Seconds, minutes, hours, are you gonna leave them? All up to the powers, those that be telling you very little of it true, that there is little left in them. Seconds,
Oh, well, see, that's not something you can really control. Oh, I'm out of that. So what are we thinking? Looking good? I'm thinking it's looking good.
Round one, fight.
Sitting in the basement, cornering the screen, spamming the same fireballs, if you know what I mean. My older brother's laughing, doing his little dance. He gets another perfect, I never had a chance.
He passes back the controller, says better luck next time.
But he doesn't know the secret that is brewing in my mind.
Yeah, sure.
While he was busy sleeping, I was creeping down the stairs,
Midnight in the basement, pulling up the folding chairs.
learning every frame trap, every single block.
Memorize the combos by the ticking of the clock. Watch the health bar dropping into the red. Block the heavy punch jumping over your head. You thought you were the champion,
Just make it uniform underneath
but the button mashing rookie is
the uniform.
hit the ultimate combo. Watch the final blow land, ruling the whole basement with controller in my hand.
Okay.
Round begins, he expects an easy win.
But I parry his attack with a pixelated grin.
Oh, I am stupid.
He drops a bag of chips in a stand
I'm gonna have to redo all of that.
to the corner, keeping up the pace.
Because I forgot to add a separate layer.
While he was busy sleeping, I was creeping down the stairs,
No, I don't need that one. Don't need that.
learning every frame trap, every single block.
There we go.
Clock, watch the health bar dropping into the red. Block the heavy punch jumping over your head.
There we go.
You thought you were the champion of the basement.
And I'm still on the right one? Yes.
Rookie isn't playing anymore. Hit the ultimate combo.
There we go.
Blow land, ruling the whole basement.
And you actually need to be below. Now I can fix all of this. Well, and I know people aren't actually getting goosebumps from this. Like, seriously, there are much better artists than me that do a much better job at creepy stuff. Truck.
You've been hit by, you've been struck by a truck.
The stairs start to creak. She's standing in the frame.
Still my favorite one.
Asking if she can join the game. She unpasses the screen, doesn't even take a seat. Picks a random character and brings the heavy Wait, how did she do that? She's blocking every fireball, countering the we don't know what's happening, but everybody knows.
Why does everybody associate mimosas with ladies' night?
Master on our entire strategy.
They're literally meant to be a breakfast cocktail. Much like a Bloody Mary.
KO player 3 wins.
They're actually, drinks that were devised because of hair of the dog, Get over a hangover from the night before.
Following trend. When that guy show, standing firm lets them know. Taylor sitting there knowing no fear, knitting in hand, didn't know they'd have to.
Okay, one.
Something tried to kidnap, now they lock the door.
I think Wine Moms took that one over. I think tequila can rest easy. Two, I'm positive more drunk white guys on tequila than there were drunk white women. Let's be honest here. Mimosa. And it's spelled mimosa. M-I-M. Unless you're talking about a drink I don't know. Because as far as I know, mimosa being a champagne and orange juice. You know, I once wanted to get a job as a bartender. Then I remembered that I used to work as a bouncer, and I realized that's a bad idea.
Run around the kitchen. Keep doors shut. Can you make the cut? Stop the night.
I'm not going to sit there and be responsible for somebody wasting their life. Like, okay, there's one thing about being like a regular, you know, and you come in for a few drinks, you know, you time it right, you know, that kind of thing. You're actually responsible. No problem. But the people that are basically, you know, I don't know, I never got into the bar scene. I'll just say that. Like, I've been to my fair share of bars.
Taylor had heard from Miriam.
Let me guess, I'm actually wrong about how mimosa is spelled.
So is ready to damn.
Like, did I actually make that mistake?
Give them their goodbyes. Run around the kitchen. Keep doors shut. Can you make the cut? Stop the night.
What do I want to do for the border? I think orange. Stick with the theme here.
Don't let fear hold you back. Time to take it all back.
How's everybody doing so far? We all still hanging in there? We all just having a nice chill night? I probably stopped talking for a while as I was focusing. I apologize.
Here is not just another one. It is a new one. The next one. It may even be the
Okay. Well, nobody corrected me on mimosa or mimosa. So now I'm questioning whether or not I was right or wrong. Okay. I thought so. Mimosa. They're okay, but I've also never been a big fan of champagne. Oh, God. Yeah, dryers. That probably needs your element needs to be looked at. See if you need to clean your venting too. If it's taking forever. There's a fuse on the element, right? Hey, bartending is a good job if you can get it. Used to be highly lucrative. I don't know if it's that way anymore, but I know at one point it was.
New stuff, new year, new you. Gotta be true, don't let fear hold you back. Time to take it all back.
Yeah, I think we're good, doing good.
Break your mold, the mold you were put in. Reshape what you see, reshape and let everyone see.
So let's put these back up.
New stuff, new you. Time to get into the clear, time to be true to you. Let go of that fear. Fear is a killer.
Oh, yeah.
It is a thriller. We wanna break forth. Now is the time. True.
Yeah, I'm liking this so far. I'm having a lot of fun doing it too. Lighten it up.
Life gives us a choice. Let others decide for you. Or choose for yourself. Choose who you want.
Excuse me, sorry.
Don't let them hold you back. Don't let you hold you back. One chance, all we got. One life, all we got. Take it, make it your own.
How far down do I need to take this? Okay, we're down below. Trying not to cover up the outline. Because I need that dramatic outline.
New year, new you. Gotta be true, don't let fear hold you back.
Yeah, I knew a guy that bartended,
New stuff, new year, new you.
and he would make on a Friday and Saturday night, he could make $300 in tips a night. Each night. This was back in the early 2000s when that was a crap ton of cash. Should do it on an extra layer.
Level 1. Drop speed. Slow. Let's build it up.
The screen is clear, the grid is clean. A perfectly organized 8-bit machine. Dropping the blocks,
Let's go a little bit darker.
taking my time.
That's not the one. This one.
Tucking the squares right into the space. Finding a home in the perfect place.
I mean, keep in mind that was outside Portland Airport or inside the Portland Airport, somewhere near it
From a digital cut,
is where the guy would get that money.
I'm tapping the pad. One tiny mistake is gonna be bad. Stacking it up, touching the sky, balancing the risk of getting too high. Waiting for the hero, the perfect straight line to drop in the slow.
Oh yeah, shit. Sorry, shoot.
It's a puzzle panic.
That looks like a pumpkin stem, right?
Frantic geometry has only begun.
Like the pumpkin's upside down on the body.
I covered a hole, now I'm losing my grip on the pixel control. The jagged edge,
Sorry, I was just surprised at how good it ended up looking.
losing the power. I need to clear lines, but
I don't know if it should be on or off. My brain isn't here.
The colors are falling. I'm tapping the pad. One tiny mistake is gonna be bad. Stacking it up, touching the sky, balancing the risk of getting too high. Waiting for the hero, the perfect straight line to drop in the slot and make everything fine. It's a puzzle panic, nowhere to run. The frantic geometry has only
My innocent ears. Well, I mean, to be honest, I don't think any of us really have innocent ears. It's just one of those things, like, I don't know. I don't know why I said it the way I did. Leave me alone, man. Quit picking on me.
stacking it up, touching the sky, balancing the risk of getting too high. Waiting for the hero, the perfect straight line to drop in the slot and make everything fine. It's a puzzle panic, nowhere to run.
What brand?
The frantic geometry has
I get
slide to the left.
Brooklyn Coffee Roasters
4 lines clear.
because they send it to me in a 5-pound bag. I go through one of those about a month. Yeah, I think adding the yellow added
We're watching
some better
all you do, see all you want us to see.
something.
That slides past our memory.
Something dark side.
We catch the dark, leaving its mark, playing with light. Wish you might catch it in the light. Camera company. See
I love this version of Camera Company. I like the original too. Actually, what made me think about the Ring cameras and stuff. Because, I mean, my main bitch about them is you don't own the video that it takes.
Did you catch? Was it a
And it amazes me that people don't realize that as soon as they stop their subscription, you no longer have access to your own damn videos.
company?
What happens to those? I mean, especially to the people that, you know, put them in their kids' rooms or something.
They therefore making you pay to see what they see. Life under CC.
You know, and I'll go back to the fact that we're actually in some of the safest times we've ever been in. At least for a long time.
Camera company. See, what do you see?
So what's the purpose? I mean, especially when the very thing that you're using to try and help you be secure
Did you catch? Was it a fetch?
is actually being used to track you and monitor you. I mean, you ever think about it? You know, these flock cameras, right? How many of these, like, rich people neighborhoods actually have them in their neighborhood? You know, you tell me it's to fight crime. Well, the people with the most stuff to steal,
Sounded in the night.
if I remember right when I looked at the maps,
The black eyes at you
don't have them in their neighborhoods.
was under the
So you're telling me that they don't care about their protection? Like, that tells me all I need to know about those stupid things. They're not there to protect people. What coffee is called? Brooklyn Coffee Roasters? Give me a second. I gotta remember exactly. If somebody's asking me. Okay, I'll just make it easy. Wait. Yeah, okay.
What could it be?
There, that's the exact, brand and size I get. Does it put hair on the chest? I don't know. I already had hair on the chest. Yeah, 5-pound bag of whole bean. And I have 2 bins I put it in. Now, keep in mind, I like a dark roast. I like to taste the coffee, which also means it doesn't have as much caffeine in it. See, people forget the lighter the roast, the more caffeine coffee has in it. Because the very action of roasting the coffee actually reduces its caffeine content. I mean, hell, brewing coffee actually destroys a certain amount of the caffeine. Because caffeine is more volatile than water, meaning that it'll start steaming off before the water starts boiling. That's why it's a joke when, McDonald's got caught just, absolutely giving people boiling water for their coffee. It's like, okay, so you've killed almost all the caffeine in it. And I used to get a white coffee because it actually has a pretty decent flavor occasionally. Oh my God. Yeah. You're talking about chocolate dipped coffee beans, right? Those are so good. There was this place back east, Mugwigs, that I used to order on a rare occasion. They're Turkish grinds, they're Turkish style coffee, and a package of their chocolate covered coffee beans. Oh, okay. Oh, coffee desserts. So one time in making a dessert for myself, because I wasn't sure how it would turn out, I took powdered sugar, peanut butter, and a little bit of milk. And milk came last, I added as I went. But I also took a package of chocolate covered coffee beans. And I started mixing, well, first I blended the peanut butter, milk, until I got it to a thinness that I wanted, in the blender. And
flushing breaks down the drain.
then I slowly mixed in, hand mixer, a reasonable amount of powdered sugar until it tasted decently sweet. And I kicked myself because I think it would have been better with maple syrup.
The flow of ideas returns to the stream.
But it ended up being really good. I actually kind of used it as a spread for pancakes. Oh.
By the gallon, this is a contest. This is about respect.
And Green Jeans, if you want the recipe for that, I just gave you the exact recipe that I had. I just added stuff until it worked. I'm sure that you could get a better balance of flavors out of it, but I just had a small package of chocolate flavored or chocolate covered coffee beans that I threw in a blender, and I think, I just kept adding peanut butter until it stopped being so dark from the coffee beans. So it was like a cafe au lait color by the time I was done with the coffee beans, chocolate, and milk. If that helps. I think EXO passed out. Let's be honest. EXO has been sick and been nodding off on occasion, so that's my guess.
Why would you drain trains flow away? Your sea of knowing we are brave. And now it's showing the way
Right? So now you can give the idea, Green Jeans.
let's hope they flow back. Get us
EXO's not there to curse you. And you better hurry because I'm getting close to ending the stream tonight.
knowing is the flow of ideas returns to the stream.
Right.
Yeah, you can say yes, you can say no.
Oh.
Tell me where to go. 'Cause either way I am gonna win. I ain't giving up on me.
Those sound wonderful.
You can say yes, or you can say no. 'Cause I know where I wanna go. I stand strong, it won't take long before I'm on my feet again. Giving me some strife, it fuels my life. It is time for me to begin.
Nope.
You walk,
I need to have more to make that worthwhile.
I walked, my nerves were afraid.
Right?
Give me some time, I will be back home.
One thing I do want to do.
Ain't ever gonna stop. Oh, you can say yes,
Where's...
say no. Just tell me where to go. Tell me where to go.
Okay, where did I put it here?
I am gonna win. I ain't giving
Yes.
up on me again. So you can say yes, so you can say no. 'Cause I know where I wanna go. You can knock me down, but I find a way around. I build foundations while lifted me
I love the old school funk version,
when I wanna
or this came out as.
forward out of my corner. You can say yes, you can say no. Just tell me where to go. Tell me where
Or old school soul music.
I am gonna win. I ain't giving up.
I don't know, you know what I mean. If you know, you know.
Say yes, so you can say no.
Edible cups. Jeez.
My community lifts me up, giving me fuel to never stop. If I give up on me, I give up on them as well. So that is why I have to be.
Thank you to whoever dismissed the ad. I know I'm running on time, but I wanted to at least finish cleaning up this. Right? What you don't know is that XO is quietly in the background plotting your demise because you're not making these things for her.
I can give another run. Try and spread it around. Those chances to win abound. The more we lift up others, the more we have sisters and brothers. You can say yes, you can say no. Just tell me where to go. Just tell me where to go. 'Cause either way, I am gonna win. I ain't giving up on me.
And Greeny, in Raven's server, there is also a food corner if you ever want to post any of your recipes.
I wanna go.
Yeah, see what you do with that is you just get like a creme brulee or an espresso cup. You know what? I'm just gonna save this before I screw it up. And you do the whole sugar glass thing and like do creme brulee inverted, and then you pull that sugar out, so it's sugar glass is basically what I'm trying to make. And then you coat that sugar glass in a thick layer of chocolate on the inside so that the coffee doesn't immediately dissolve it.
Clouds of thought, gray the shade of blue. In this mist I
That's how you make the edible cups. But yeah, guys, I am gonna leave it here for tonight. I hope you had a wonderful time.
The sun came back down.
Oh, I've never done it before. I'm just saying that's how I would try to do it.
Fire up the new day.
I don't have any way to make creme brulee.
Shades of,
Yeah, and I will be back on 5 tomorrow,
shades of blue.
but I won't be. Why is that way?
Nothing of which it is made. Just this suppression.
I didn't realize you guys couldn't see.
I can't let
I apologize.
I have to find a way.
Why is that so off?
Oh, no, no way. Shades must away.
Oh, I meant the. Yeah.
Blue is not my way. No, no way.
Now I gotta check something. Now that I moved that, the alert box should still be fine.
Must go away. Shades of blue.
It wants your soup.
Okay,
It wants your
we're still good.
Just this suppression, low energy obsession. I can't
Just making sure I didn't. Well, because I had tried to do a better quality, and it didn't work. I'm gonna have to dick with it to see if I can get a little bit better quality for you guys. Because now it's streaming. It's 720 is the max it'll give me, which it's supposed to be 1080, and I'll figure it out. Anyway, have fun, guys. Have a good night. I'll see you tomorrow at 5. And remember, I'm not streaming tomorrow at 8 or 9, so
It's not my way. I want the sun today.
it'll just be the stream with Ghost.
Living
Bye-bye.